time you learned, my passive friends, of Ethan's most macabre of ends. He found his way to level 3, but chose his objects carelessly. And so, when Miremen met him there, they ate his flesh and left bones bare. A potion would have helped him hide. He didn't have it, thus he died. So now young Megan is the one. Her quest has only just begun. Let's join her as she seeks relief for one unhappy, shrunken thief.
Say yes, Megan.
Yes.
Great. Now come on, Stiletta. You're not safe down there.
Right, Megan, we'd better go. Turn right a bit. Okay, stop there. And walk forwards.
Where am I?
You're in a bluish-grey stone room with a door on the right, and there's a table in the middle of the room with some things on it, so just walk forwards until you can see it.
You've reached the level 1 clue room, team. There is much to be gained here.
Okay, Megan, can you tell us what's on the table?
There's a pear. I'll put that in my knapsack. And there's a bag of silver, a mop, and a ring. What do you think I should take? There's no clues.
Hang on a minute, Megan. A face has appeared on the wall.
It looks a little bit like a cat.
Hold, intruder. By coming here, you have challenged Kimberlite. Everything here is mine until you earn the right to take it. I have 3 riddles, and you must answer me with truth. 1 truth will pass you, 2 will aid you, and 3 commands me. Fail 3 and I pounce. Here is my first. Who was the boy that never grew up?
That's easy. Peter Pan.
Say that, Megan.
Peter Pan.
Truth accepted. Which baby bird is a kind of ring?
What? That doesn't make any sense.
There must be a baby bird name that's also a name for a ring. What sorts of baby birds are there? They're all chicks, aren't they?
No, there's also ducklings and goslings and, eaglets.
An answer, little human, or I crunch your bones.
Just try chick, Megan.
Chick.
Falsehood. Signet was the truth I thought.
Oh, yeah. God.
Never mind, Katy.
Here is my third. A kindly leader would not kill a helpless cub to get a thrill. A child's toy took both their names, and now brings comfort, fun, and games. What is it?
So, what does she want? The name of a toy?
Yes. Named after a leader and a cub. Well, the leader could be anyone. What kinds of cubs are there? Wolf, lion, bear?
Bear. Of course. Isn't that story about Theodore Roosevelt and the bear cub?
So what's the answer?
It's Teddy.
Teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
Truth accepted. 2 is the score. Your quest is for the sword. Some jewels are more than mere trinkets and should not be worn. Now I sleep.
Well done, Katy. I didn't have a clue on that one.
What's on the table again, Megan?
Silver, a ring, and a mop. If we're trying to find some magic, maybe we should take the silver to pay for it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hang on a minute, you two. We definitely need to take the ring, don't we? Because of what the war monster said.
But she said not to wear it.
You could just carry it, Megan.
Yes, we must need it. Because she said it's more than a trinket. So it's between the mop and the silver, and Megan reckons the silver.
I think the mop. If there's something weird there, you're probably gonna need it.
Yeah, I'm with Katy.
I think Megan's right.
You must decide, team.
Yes, I wouldn't stop too long.
Mike, maybe we should go with what Chris and Katy think.
Oh, okay. So you're taking the ring and the mop, right?
Yes.
Okay, then walk around the table. Good. And walk forwards. Stop. Turn 90 degrees right and walk forwards.
Where am I?
You're in a kitchen with a stove and saucepans and stuff, and there's a massive dresser in one corner, and there's a sort of old witch or something sitting at the table.
Be quiet, Festus! Oh, I am sorry about my Festus theory. Shut up, Festus! It's the cleaner.
It's what, Master?
It's what comes of carrying the mop, Pickle. This is Mrs. Grimwold, team. She has been known to help and hinder quests. But if she thinks you've come to clean her kitchen, I dare say you'll be safe enough.
Right then, Megan. I guess you better start mopping.
Okay.
You want to start over here by the table, dearie. My hubby, Grimwold, he does make a mess when he's eating. Shut up, Festus! Leave the cleaner alone!
Right, she's walking off now, Megan. Can you see the table?
No.
Just walk forward a bit, then.
Oh, I can see it.
Walk up to it and start mopping.
This would work better with water, wouldn't it?
Never mind, Megan. Just keep... Ah!
Something's appearing on the floor where you're mopping, Megan. It looks like letters, I think. Let's see, that's E, R, and P, I think.
Move over to the right a bit, Megan, and keep mopping.
E, N,
Right a bit more.
T. Keep moving to the right, Megan. Looks like that's all. What's it say? Erpent? That's not a word.
Maybe there's a bit more at the beginning. Move back over to the left, Megan. Right to the edge of the table. Good, and carry on mopping there.
Ah, yes! It's an S. It says serpent. Okay, so I guess we'd better get out of here before that witch person comes back.
Might as well leave the mop, Megan. You won't need it again.
Yeah, and you don't want anyone else thinking you're a cleaner.
Take some side steps to the right, Megan. Okay, now stop.
So we've got a spell called Serpent, is that right?
Yes.
Will that help Stiletta?
I shouldn't think so, Mike. Megan, walk forwards. Okay, stop. Turn a bit right, and now walk forwards.
Where am I?
You're on like a mountain ledge leading into a cave, and there's more mountains in the distance. So, should we just take her forwards?
Hang on a minute, Megan. A sort of witch person has just run onto the path.
What, another one?
Where have we ended up now, then? Hey, the dungeon never looked like this in my day, I can tell you.
This is Heggatty, team. The last time we saw her, she was looking for her old home, a place called Witch Haven. It was destroyed by Lord Fear quite some time ago, but no one seems to have the heart to tell her.
Yellow? What's your name, then? Hey, what do you want with Heggatty?
My name's Megan, and I don't want anything.
Find out if she can help you get to level 2, Megan.
But I'm on my way to level 2 if you can help me.
Well, you won't get help for now. What have you got for Heggatty, then? Hey? I don't suppose you know where I can find Witch Haven, eh?
I'm afraid not. Sorry.
All you've got is the ring, Megan, so try offering her that.
But I'd be willing to swap you this ring for some help.
A ring, eh? Let me have a look at it.
What are you going to give me if I hand it over?
Well, that depends what you want, and only that if this ring's any good to me. Like I said, you won't get help for now. Let's see it then. Hey?
Show it to her, Megan.
Okay. Here's the ring.
By gum! That's a bit of powerful magic for the likes of you to be carrying around, young Megan. I wants it. What do you want in exchange? Hey?
What do we want, guys?
She's a witch. She can give us some magic for Stiletta.
Oh, yeah. Ask her, Megan.
Have you got a spell to make someone grow?
Make someone grow? Hey? Who needs to grow, then?
Stiletta.
Megan, she said just an undo or restore spell would work, remember?
She's been magicked, so she needs an undo or restore spell.
Does she indeed? All right then, fair. I'm gifting you an undo spell. You got that, Megan? Hey?
Say yes, Megan.
Yes, thank you.
Right then, I'm off. team and won't find itself.
Okay, Megan, she's run off again. Do you think we should call Motley now?
It seems safe enough, Mike.
Right, Megan. Call Motley 3 times.
Okay. Motley, Motley, Motley.
Oh, blimey, that shakes you up a bit. Here, Megan, I do hope you got something to help Stiletta. Her bad mood's been getting worse all the time.
It does nothing for one's temper being cramped up against your types, Motley. Let me out of here.
Yeah, all right, hold your horses.
He's crouching down and getting Stiletta out of his bag thing, Megan. You better tell them you've got a spell to help.
I've got an undo spell for you, Stiletta.
Oh, Brillo! Just hang on a sec before you cast it. All right, I'm ready now, Megan.
Spellcasting. U-N-D-O.
Course, Stiletta. Were you really that tall before?
Of course I was, you half-wit, and I must say it's good to be back up here where I belong. Thank you, Megan. Now, I said I'd try and give you a bit of help, didn't I?
What did that spell cost you, Megan? If you don't mind my asking.
A magic ring.
Ah, funny you should say that. You can get that back now. Break even, so to speak. Mind you, my magic ring probably isn't as powerful as the one you swapped if a sorcerer was willing to take it, but you'll find it jolly useful all the same. Here you are. It disintegrates skeletrons when you get close to them.
Bits of them fly everywhere.
Yes, it's ever so much fun. I used to have one before. I always seem to end up giving them away to dungeoneers, but you deserve it, Megan. I couldn't have spent one more minute being such a ridiculous height.
Thank you.
The pleasure's all mine. Now we're all square, so I'm off to target practice. Bye.
Good luck, Megan. Here, Stiletta, wait for me.
Okay, Megan. They've both gone now. Just walk forwards a bit. Okay, stop. Turn a bit to the right. And keep going forwards.
Where am I?
You're in some castle ruins. There's a wooden staircase on the right, and there's a door on the left with a knight standing in front of it. He's got a sword, and he's just raised it.
Halt, intruder! Gumboil the Fearless guards the way. The password, or you perish.
But we haven't got the password. When were we supposed to get the password?
No password, is it? It'll have to be your head then.
Oh my god.
Guys, help!
Shall I cast a spell, Chris?
Oh, yes.
Spellcasting. S-E-R-P-E-N-T.
Oh, you turned into a big black snake, Megan.
Brilliant.
What's this? You try to get past Gumboil the Immovable with sorcery? Well, you're not getting out of it that easily. That's the one. Password accepted. Ah!
Right, Megan. He's run off, so...
Dispel. S-R-P-N-T-E-E.
Well done, team. Are you all right, Megan?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we take the door. That's what he was guarding.
But the stairs are on the right.
Onwards and downwards, team.
Right, Megan. Walk forwards a bit. Stop. Take a side step to the left and walk forwards.
Where am I?
You're in a purple room with a well in the middle, and there's a sort of skeleton thing pasted in front of it.
Well, they found the way to level 2, Master. But what is that thing guarding it? It doesn't look natural.
That's because it isn't. This is a Skeletron, team.
Right, so we need Stiletta's ring. Can you put it on, Megan?
Okay.
Now hold it up in front of you.
Nothing's happening.
Try taking a couple of steps forward, Megan. There we are. The Skeletron's just broken into pieces and disappeared.
It wasn't as much fun as Stiletta made it sound.
Never mind. At least we can get to level 2 now. Walk forwards, Megan. Can you see the well?
Yes.
Climb into it then.
And leave the ring on the side.
Where am I?
You're standing at the top of some steps going down into a big room with a door on the left and a table in the middle. There are some things on the table, so go down the steps.
Hang on, Megan. Take a couple of side steps to the right first. Can you see a banister?
Yes, I've got it.
Okay, go down the stairs, and if you walk forwards, you'll see the table.
What luck, team. Megan has dropped straight into the level 2 clue room.
What's on the table, Megan?
There's a bar of gold, a scroll, a ball, a sort of torch thing, and a chicken leg. I'll put that in my knapsack.
Open the scroll when you've done that.
Okay. It says, Old Friends, New Deals.
Well, that's not very clear.
Get Megan to examine the objects, team.
What is there again, Megan? A ball, a bar of gold, and a glow light, was it?
I can't see any connection with the glow light.
I can't see any connection with any of it.
Have a closer look at the objects, Megan. What sort of ball is it?
Well, it's quite colorful, about the size of a tennis ball. And it's soft. Oh, I think it's a juggling ball.
A juggling ball? That's a weird one. Maybe we should take it.
Motley mentioned juggling earlier, didn't he? Maybe he's the old friend.
Well, that seems to make sense. So what's left? Gold and this glow light thing.
We might need the light if we end up in one of those dwarf tunnels again.
We didn't need one before, though. The gold might be more useful.
Does the glow light work, Megan?
Hang on, it's a bit awkward. Ah, yes, it lights up when I squeeze it.
But what's it got to do with the scroll?
What does the gold have to do with the scroll?
You must decide, team.
Oh no, goblins! Do hurry, team!
Okay, Megan. Keep hold of the glow light. Have you got the juggling ball as well?
Yes.
But...
Good. Now take a couple of steps back and turn 90 degrees right. Walk forwards, quickly.
Where am I?
You're in a long corridor with wooden panels and stuff. It looks like a stately home. Motley's sitting in the middle of the floor, so go up to him and say hello.
Hello, Motley.
Alright, Megan. You made it to level 2 then?
Yes.
Well, as you can see, I've lost Stiletta. Not that she gave me the elbow or anything. It's just that I've got my gig at the Crazed Heifer in a few minutes, so obviously I had to go. I can't let down my public, can I? Mind you, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do when I get there. I'm a bit short of a few things.
Have you lost a ball?
Hey?
A juggling ball. Have you lost one?
Ah, good thinking, Megan. As it just so happens, Megan, I have lost a juggling ball. Why, you seen it?
Maybe. Is this it?
Do you know, I think it just might be. What are the chances, eh? And even if it's not one of mine, I can still jug with it, can't I? Tell you what, Megan, if you hand it over, I'll give you a little something to say thanks.
Okay. Here you go.
Cheers, Megan. My act would have really suffered if you hadn't found this for me. Any idiot can juggle with only 2 balls, can't he?
I suppose.
Right, I'd better be off. Here's the token of my appreciation I promised you. Bye!
Bye, Motley.
Right, well done, Megan. He's gone now. What did he give you?
It's a playing card.
Is it a joker? If it is, we can probably use it to summon him later.
No, it's a queen. It's the queen of, Oh, it's got a different suit in each corner, and each one has a name by it. It says Victoria next to the heart, Anne next to the spade, Elizabeth next to the diamond, and Mary next to the club.
Those are queens of England, aren't they?
Yes, they're the names of all the queens of England. That's weird. Well, I guess we'll know what to do with it when the time comes.
We'd better hope so. Maybe we should have talked about this.
She did the right thing, Chris. We already know Motley's a friend.
And what else were we going to do with that juggling ball, anyway?
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, Megan. Start walking forwards. Stop. Turn 90 degrees right. And then carry on walking forwards.
Where am I?
You're in a white room with a door on the far wall which says Way Out above it, and on either side of it there are 2 massive playing cards. 2 are on the same wall as the door, and then there's 1 on each of the side walls as well.
I think there might be some more doors behind them.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, the playing cards are all the 4 queens. From left to right it goes spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds.
We'll probably need that card Motley gave you, Megan, so have it ready. There's a man writing at a table in the middle of the room, so...
Ah, welcome. Please, sit down.
There's a stool in front of the table, so just walk forwards until he can see it, and then sit down.
There. Your name is Megan, is it not?
Yes.
Excellent. My name is Hordriss the Confuser, but then you knew that already, didn't you? Now then, if you will kindly turn your attention to the doors behind me. I am glad to see that you have the key, but you must still earn the knowledge to use it. Listen very carefully. All the queens whose names begin with a vowel are deadly, except the one on the extreme right, which is merely dangerous. All the queens whose names start with a consonant are safe, except the one with a number after her name. Of course, you may take the way out if you choose, but I need scarcely hint at the consequences of that. There now.
What the...
Okay, let's work out which queen we want first, and then we can see which door it is. We don't want a vowel, so let's just forget about Anne and Elizabeth. That leaves Mary and Victoria. Which one wasn't safe again?
The one with a number after her isn't safe, so that's Mary, right?
Yes, there were 2 Marys and only 1 Victoria, so that means we want Victoria.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Okay, Megan, have a look at your playing card now. Which suit represents Victoria?
Hearts.
Okay, so that's the second on the left. Stand up, then walk around the table. That's it. Now walk forwards a bit. Stop, and take some side steps to the left. Okay, stop there, and walk forwards.
That door is locked, team.
Okay, stop, Megan. How are we going to open it?
Didn't Hordriss say the card was the key?
But he just meant a key like on a map, didn't he? To show us which queen is which.
Maybe it's both sorts of key. Try holding the card up, Megan.
Nothing's happening.
Try walking forwards a bit.
The Queen of Hearts has disappeared now, and there's a door. So just keep going.
Well done, team.
Where am I?
You're in like a pub with lots of people sitting at tables and drinking. I can see Motley in the background. He's juggling.
Oh, good.
This is the crazed heifer, team. There is food to be had here, and perhaps knowledge to be gained.
Okay, Megan, there's a sort of serving maid person in a green dress and a sort of purple scarf thing. She's coming over to you.
Have a seat, missy. Over this way, that's right. You sit down and tell me your name.
My name's Megan.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Megan. I'm Marta, and I'll be your waitress. Now, what would you like? Food, drink, or maybe some information?
Megan, say information.
Information, please.
Information, eh? You mean you want me to tell you something?
Well, yes.
Right, I see. And what do you have to give me in exchange for my information? Any pretty little trinkets? A bit of jewellery, maybe?
No, I've just got a glow light.
Oh, well, we'll just have to barter then. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something you don't know if you can tell me something I don't know. How about it?
Alright.
That's fine then. Now, I've been wondering, lately, why purple is so expensive. Do you know what they make it from?
What? That's much too hard.
Do you know, Katy?
I'm not sure. I think I've seen it on TV before, but I can't remember. Dyes are normally made from plants or animals. You know, beetles and stuff. I know seaweed makes flesh, and blue comes from berries.
But what about purple, though? Is it flowers or something?
No, it's something rare. That's why it's expensive.
Well, think, team. If she doesn't know the answer, how does she know whether you do or not?
Oh, right. You can just say anything, Megan.
I think it's some kind of sea creature, Megan. Say rare sea creatures.
They make it from rare sea creatures.
Sea creatures? Well, that doesn't sound very nice. If that's true, I think my friend paid a bit too much. What kind of sea creatures, then?
Say sea urchins, Megan.
Sea urchins.
Well, I've never heard of them, so I suppose they must be rare. Alright, Megan, you've told me what I wanted to know, so here's your information. I hear tell that Merlin's magic box can be found somewhere on this level, and I also hear tell that the key to that box is missing. I reckon you'll be needing a bit of that magic to get out of level 2. So you know what you'll have to do, don't you?
Find the key?
Exactly. Oh, good grief, here we go.
A man in a dirty brown cloak has just walked in, Megan. He's coming over to you.
Now don't you be bothering this here young dungeoneer, Sylvester, and don't you be acting drunk and disorderly in this nice clean establishment neither.
We both know there's nothing nice or clean about your establishment, darling. Get us a beer. Here, hello. What's your name, then?
He sat down just near you, Megan. I suppose you'd better tell him your name.
Megan.
What are you doing in a grubby little place like this, then, Megan? You look like a nice girl to me. Lovely clothes, lovely hair.
Just tell him you're on a quest, Megan.
I'm on a quest.
Is that right? Well, my name is Sylvester Anns. That's Anns, like feet, but up the other end of your body. That's my little joke, that is.
Cough up, then.
Here you go, darling. That's for the beer and a little something to eat for my friend Megan. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Is there some food on the table, Megan?
Yes, there's some bread.
Take some, then.
Yeah, that's some very nice new threads you've got on there, Marta. Is it lovely quality? Give us a feel.
You keep your paws off this, Sylvester Anns. Wait till you can afford one.
She's walking off again now, Megan, so just be careful of him, okay? She's a prickly one, that Marta, ain't she? How was the bread, Megan?
It was very nice. Thanks.
Good. Good.
Oh, Chris, look!
Yes, I see it, Katy. Megan, Hans has pulled a massive key out of his cloak and he's stroking it. He's got it on a ribbon around his neck. It must be the key to Merlin's magic box, so try and see if he'll give it to you.
Right, okay. Excuse me.
What, darling?
I'd really like to do a swap for that key around your neck.
Oh, you would you? What have you got to swap it for, then?
You'll have to offer him the glow light, Megan.
All I've got is this glow light.
That's all you've got, is it? I doubt that very much, my darling.
It seems we'll have to wait till next time to find out just what happens to Megan. Passive ones, join us again for Knightmare, but be sure to bring your friends, for this is no place to visit alone.